Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is part three of my live love reading session. So if you're just clicking on this randomly or you're popping in here, this session is already closed or already full or maybe even already completed. However, feel free to watch anyways, especially if you'd like to see how my love readings are performed. This is just a mini reading, but on my website, I have full love readings available where you can ask me love questions about honestly anything under the sun. And you can get the information for how to receive your own love reading below in the comments and in the description. And if you would like to get 10% off until August 1st, I have a 10% off coupon where you can just enter in the code rainbow10 at checkout. And the information for that will be below as well. So we have just a couple people left here to do a reading for. And the first person is Monica. So, Monica, I did a reading for you a little while ago, and I have to say, I clear my energy after every single reading, and I do a lot of readings, so I don't actually have a recollection of this reading, which is good because I can come into this energy completely unbiased. And I feel a lot of shifting here, like there's been a big shift between you and this person. So, this person, we're not gonna say their name. We'll just refer to it as him, your or divine masculine energy. He is 8 years older than you, and you guys were like had a thing going on around 6 years ago, and he's kind of popped into your life, like kind of again, almost out of nowhere. And so you're wondering, will you guys actually come together into like a stable relationship soon? Because there's been a lot of back and forth. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. First, we're just gonna look into the general energy between you guys right now. Wow. This eclipse season that we just had, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we just had a whole bunch of solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. We also had Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde that ended. Got like a Chiron retrograde, Pluto retrograde, like a Neptune retrograde. Like, I don't even know. We just got like so much stuff going on, but a lot of these cycles just finished and completed. And this had a really big effect on you and this guy, like a really big effect, because this is like an eclipse here. And so it's not a coincidence that you've been experiencing this energy with this person at this specific time during all these cosmic events. It's kind of brought you guys back to each other. You guys have a really strong soul tie. Like, I see a strong soul connection here. Like, yes, this is a soulmate. I do not feel a karmic energy here, although I do feel like a lot of karma between you from past lives and stuff like that, and from the past in this life is being cleared. I think what happened here is the first time around when you and this guy had this thing, he had to go off and establish himself more because this is Son of Pentacles. Something about how he had to move away or his like career or something took him to another place, either physically or just mentally and emotionally. For the longest time, he couldn't even think about love. He couldn't even he just couldn't even go there. And during that time and during those years, he did have a couple of connections and some crushes and stuff, but everything just led him back to you. And he realized, crap, I let go of like the best thing in my life. I think he just realized he had a missed opportunity with you. So it took him a lot of courage to come back in this time around. And I think he's treading softly like the deer. You might be feeling like he's in and out, jerking you around, but I actually feel like he that you uncertain about him. So it's a projection here. Like you're getting and you're from him like it's inconsistent. He's just feeling insecure. So he's a very charming guy. You have a lot in common. And I actually like right now just trying to build trust with you because he did walk away from you in the past. And even though things weren't official between you guys back then, there is still a small sense of lingering betrayal, or trust still kind of slightly lingering. But this is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. You guys have so much more going for you than that one little upside down cup of like the past of what could have been or what should have been, or he got away or she got away. So this is a very positive omen here. This is the Two of Cups. This is the card everybody wants to see in love. It's about a relationship coming together. And so I think that if this is what you want, if you want a relationship with him, if you want things to settle down and be together, you can have it. And I think maybe there's just a little bit on both sides about this. I think the timing is right for you guys. So, and your question was very soon. I think it's yes, very soon. There's going to be, oh my gosh, this is the wedding card. This is an opportunity. Now, I'm not going to jump to conclusions here and say that yes, you're going to like marry him, but this, if anything, is a sign of a commitment, a committed relationship, a monogamous relationship, a relationship that's defined. So look at these cards: love, very soon, commitment, and here's the honeymoon. He wants to start over and start fresh with you. He wants to approach this a little bit differently. I think he's not playing around this time. This is the romantic feelings card. Like, he's gonna continue to express his emotions. However, you're feeling red flags because the last time he did this with you, he abandoned you. So of course you're gonna be feeling a little bit nervous. I think this guy still needs to earn your respect. I think he still needs to earn your trust. I think taking it slowly with him would be the best thing to do. You don't want to be cold, because if you really are open to this and you are super into him, you definitely need to give him those signs of receptivity. At the same time, you need to make him work for it a little bit, which means, flirt a little bit, be open to his invitations, but don't be the one to push to make plans with him. Don't rush into physical intimacy with this guy right away. He needs to earn it. He needs to work for it. He needs to build your trust again. And so that's kind of where you have him. So I actually think he's coming for you. That's kind of what this card is all about. He's coming for you. He's coming for you strong. So let's see if we can get any more messages about this and his feelings for you. Oh, I just got this card for someone else earlier. This is the Divine Feminine card. This is like, they only have eyes for you kind of card. This is a symbol of like, he views you as unique. And, the fact that he's coming back after 6 years, to me, sometimes that's a sign of someone who's just bored, wants attention. But I don't see that in this guy's case. I actually feel like he had some real time to think and sit with himself and realize, I need to actually give this a chance, and I need to give myself a chance. Last time he just bailed. He just ran. He realized, I'm actually not ready to like really do this relationship thing. Now he's ready. He went away. He made some things happen in his life, and he's coming back because he's in a different life phase. He's in a different cycle. He's kind of on top of things, and he wants to come and retrieve his prize, the Divine Feminine. Soulmates. Yeah, he feels the soulmate connection. I'm not sure if this is the kind of guy that would use the term soulmate, but yeah, he does acknowledge you as a soulmate or as his soulmate. So, wow, it's so crazy. I've been getting so many yeses today, and this doesn't normally happen. I feel like I'm really searching for kind of an angle here of telling you maybe no, careful or something, but honestly, there's a message I just keep getting. Open your heart to this connection. Open your heart to it. If you want this, you're worried he's still immature like he was before, because it turned out last time he kind of got your hopes up and ran away because he wasn't like really wanting a mature connection. But now he's different. And I know you're mentioning he's 8 years older than you, but that's just a number. Even in the past, even though he was older than you, he wasn't ready. He wasn't mature yet to like want what he wants with you now is so different than what he wanted then. So yeah, this is like a real thing. This is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is like a twin flame energy. This is like the one type energy. This is a very, very, very strong energy. So I would explore it. You know, you always have the choice, you always have the option, but these cards are coming out like this for a reason, telling you to go into this. So I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's see if we have any more messages from your spirit guides about this relationship. Oh, telling you to have faith. That's where you're at with this guy right now. Like, he prove it to you, and all you can run right now is faith. And you have to wait for his actions. Waiting in faith. Transformation. I think this is a beautiful message about how now you share what the transformation you've been through with him, and he gets to share it with you. And also cards together, faith, the transformation that you've been through that's brought you back. I think it's really beautiful. They always, if you love someone, let them go. If they come back, meant to be. Maybe they're coming back because it's meant to be. This clarity card. Wow. Aww. This is so sweet. This is like you guys are both saying. And so this might be saying, this is a message almost like they're going to be telling you that they love you very soon. Oh, hi, Althea. I just saw you pop up. Great to see you, dear. Yeah, so this is a message that they love you. So I think you're going to be getting that information from them really soon. So I'm going to pull you a final message from my Journey of Love Oracle deck. So final message for you about this person. Ooh, that came right up. This is so funny because right before I hit play on this recording, I had read your question and I knew that you were first. And I pulled a card from the deck to take like the screen cover, little icon photo that you'll see when you click video, and it was this card. I remember looking at it thinking like this card was for you. I took the picture and it's the cover of the video. You'll see it later. And then I put it back in the deck, and now I shuffle and here it comes out again. This card really, really wanted to find its way to you, so I'm excited to read this and see what it says. Aww. It says, lover, you have been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much so, community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness can only enhance this group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth, community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognize that you are part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You are meant to be a part of this great dance of love awakening on the earth. Your heart is already beating to the rhythm of the music. I think this is telling you, like, join the lovers. Join in this dance with this person and join love. Join the group of everyone on this earth that loves and that is in love. Like, ready to kind of step forward into that energy and embrace it. So go ahead and take a leap. I'm really excited for your help with this message resonates, and I'll see you next time. So we have our final person. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting for the message. I'm excited to do this reading for you. So John, who's our final person?
Me.
So this is for okay. So you are single, you're looking, you're mentioning that you've had the longest period ever and like no one has gone through, and you are just wondering if there are any messages for you in love. So let's go ahead and pull single for a very long time. And I just want to remind you that what you've been through in your past is no indication of how the future is going to be. Sometimes when we're single for like a while, we really start to identify with that whole like always bridesmaid, never ride, always the third wheel kind of energy. So um, just enjoy, because part of you one day that could be married or in a long-term relationship, and you're gonna look back, you're gonna miss those single times. I mean, I'm so thankful married, but sometimes I'm a little single times, right, John? He's laughing. So there is magic this time. There is a beginning this time. There's a divine purpose to this time, but it's totally normal to feel like you really want to connect with someone and you're getting lonely, especially after what we just went through on the planet. So I validate you for that. This is a message of going with the flow and reminding you that your happiness is not dependent on your person. And not all the time, you see that in quotes and stuff all over the tell you that tapping into your happiness, tapping into that abundant energy surrounds you with a vibration that's very attractive that will bring people to you. So I don't think it's your fault that you're single. I don't think that you need to do anything to attract anyone. You're already worthy, but you could definitely use a little bit of spiffing up of vibration. As an example, if sweep and mop floors and maybe put out some flowers and some refreshments and get your looking really nice, and same thing, you're getting ready to welcome love into your life. You are. So you spoof up your vibe just a little bit. So what I would recommend is focusing on happiness. And so many people, they don't really know what happiness is for them, because I think it's different for everyone. The best thing you can do to practice happiness is to participate in hobbies and interests and activities that bring a sense of happiness and joy in your life. So you can list a whole list of that. This is what I would do is take out a piece of paper if you can, maybe after this reading at some point, and list like 50 different hobbies, activities, and interests and little things you like to do that feel happy and a sense of joy and bliss. Some of them be really little things. Like for me, love beading like necklaces and anklets and stuff like that. That really makes me happy. It could be little things like that, or it could be big things like I love traveling to exotic places. So happiness does come from inside of you, of course. It's like an energetic vibe, but we have to practice it. And so make part of your life right now. Make it your goal every day to do one thing, to practice happiness in your life, to create intentionally a sense of joy or bliss or freedom. Because like attracts like. Love is an energy of uplifting, fun, exciting, youthful, adventurous, spontaneous kind of vibration. So if you want to attract love to you, you might need to participate and find some of those kind of energies in your own life. So you want this person to be a cherry on top to your already amazing life. Sometimes we look to relationships and to other people in order to provide a sense of fun and excitement to ourselves. Because sometimes our work and like our day-to-day life can just become such a drudgery and so boring. And relationships are very spicy and add spice to our life. But I challenge you to add spice to your life first, and then let the relationship come to you. So don't worry, it's your destiny that this person's going to come. And I also see a message about your career, actually, that you were intentionally mingled during this time so that you could work on your career. So if you have been avoiding making changes in your career, if you don't like your job, if you don't like what you're going to school for, or you don't like how you're spending your energy when it comes to how you're receiving money and how you're working, if you just don't like that at all, then it's time to start making a plan or taking action to create something better in that area of your life. And something about that actually taking care of those blockages blocking you in other areas. So this is a message of hesitation, almost like you've been hesitating to make these changes, and it's telling you that now is the good time to make changes, and you can make them slowly and surely, and it'll unblock energies in other areas of your life. So, woo, so much coming out here. Let's see what's coming in for you in love. Ooh, past life relationship. Okay, so this is really cool. This is telling you, don't worry, you will recognize this person right away. There's going to be a sense of familiarity surrounding you and this person, finishing each other's sentences on the first date things like creepy telepathy, like weird stuff, a recognition. Do I know from somewhere before? I actually had an experience like that today. I Skyped with a client I'd actually never met before, and I talking to this person as if I'd known them and Skype with them before. And then I asked them a couple minutes, have we actually talked before? And they were like, no, I've never met you before. And whoa, that's so weird. I like seem so familiar. It was totally like a soul connection, meant, but obviously in a friendly way. You can have this type of past life connection and with friends, but also in romantic relationships. So there's gonna be that weird sense of I own you for. They're gonna feel it too. It's gonna be a mutual energy. I see you going on a couple dates before you meet this person, so just be aware. You're gonna have a couple of dates, and I think it's gonna help you because it's gonna help you get in the groove of connecting with someone. So don't be worried that eventually your next date might not stick. Just go on it nonetheless if your heart is telling you to do that, and just take it as an experience and be in the moment and have fun getting to know new people. Um, the separation, a message about this person is coming. And so some of the loneliness and the sadness that you've been feeling might actually connect to this specific person. Having known them in a past life, there's a part of you that's like you feel like something's missing and are whole and complete and of yourself. You do not need another person. I want to reiterate, but there's a part of you that like might feel like, where's this person? Where are they? Like you came to this always been like, where is this person? Because you know inside you have a contract with them and there's a sensation of something big is coming. Feel that too. So don't worry, there's gonna be tons of chemistry here that you're gonna have to do a lot of the work here. This person is gonna pursue you. You just need to be receptive to this energy. And this way that you can be receptive once again is to, work on the habits like I mentioned. This says keep an open mind too. I see this being a completely new person you've never met before. So if there's anybody in the past or any exes or anybody around you that you think could be this person or you might feel attached, there's a message to like release attachments and be open to the infinite pine card. Your state could be different from your usual type and expectations. Don't worry, you'll still be attracted to this person, but there could be like a bit of an age difference or maybe from a different place or a different background or different culture, different religion or different tradition, like just someone different. Maybe you normally date people who are like nerds and this person's more like ethnic. I don't want to like label people and put them in a box, but it's kind of a silly example of this might be someone then different than you'd normally look for. Maybe you normally date people who are like always are blonde, have dark hair. So telling you to be open for the unexpected, and there's a very mysterious quality about this person, and you're going to be learning a lot from them. So it's very, very exciting energy. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Very soon attraction. So this is telling you you're going to be attracting some people pretty soon, honestly. Let's get a message about, because I see you dating again. I see there's a message for you to date. Over the next 5 months. Over the next 5 months, there's going to be opportunities for dating. I don't know if anything is going to stick during that time. I'm getting a message that this month has been really, really hard for me of like spades or swords. And so from here, almost like this was the hardest month for you. Like you really wanted some action and you knew it was going to happen, or you did some personal or pick a readings and like for some reason you just thought something was going to happen now and it didn't. Actually see a big shift that's happened inside of you instead. And don't worry, there's like a switch that's been flipped on. You will start to get signs and synchronicities and some dates that are telling you like, yes, this energy is opening up. Your heart is open to love. This is coming in. Keep pursuing your happiness. This is the only time it wants to come out right now. That's kind of all I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and get you a final message for my journey of tarot. Anything else you need to know about your love life, about your situation before we can this session. Ooh. Ooh, we're getting simplicity card. This is actually one of my favorites. I just love this little minimal like scribble here, this little bird. It's like a symbol of freedom. This card brings you your answer. Everything is going to be all right. Don't add fuel to the fire and look for ways to sort out complicated matters prematurely. Sometimes ingredients need to cook and percolate so that they can become a meal. The circumstances with which you are struggling will right themselves in time. Stay present and patient. Pray in your own way. Meditation, time in nature, dance, and literally talk to the divine. When you need to take a clear, simple action, you will feel it. For now, relax and know it is all going to work out for the best. Oh, that's such a beautiful, reaffirming message for you. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. You guys, this was such a great session. I'm not always able to do these live sessions because I have a lot of personal readings and like that going on, but I really, really had fun with this today, and I want to thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and for your support. And stay tuned because I'm going to be having some more love reading coming on my channel. I've been posting about it lately about how I've been feeling to really bring a lot of love readings because from today, a lot of people are a lot of people are getting messages about love coming together, people returning to their life, reconciliation, connecting soulmate, marriage. It's such a fascinating time now in love, the energy. So I'm feeling that and feeling guided to post more love content. So you will be seeing that on my channel. Okay, stay tuned and thank you again for your support. I will see you next time. Peace out.